So, what do you want to talk about?
Wrestling would be good.
There's a lot of stuff that happened in 24 hours.
Boy, did it shit.
And the first thing is Triple H retired. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy because the shit that happened with his like heart not too long ago and all that, and like I thought he was fine. Like, you know, I mean, like I know he had to take it easy, but shit.
Yeah, this is why, like, when WWE covers up shit, it's just like, this is how they cover it up. Because everybody thought just like, oh, it's just like this arrhythmia, like, and he had kind of a heart attack. It was just arrhythmia just passed out. That's all it was. But then when he told the story, it was like, the fuck?
Arrhythmia is like something similar to like what MVP has, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And like it can like cause you to have like heart issues where you're like you have to like go to a hospital because you have like chest pains and stuff, but it's like sometimes it's like nothing that you can do because it's just like your heart skips a beat and it's like nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. It could be fatal, but like most of the time it's just a normal thing that your heart is just like fucked up and like it doesn't beat on cue.
Gotcha.
But Triple H said like he had pneumonia, like some type of pneumonia, and he was at home and he coughed up blood, and Stephanie was like, "Yo, like you gotta go to the hospital." And then when he went to the hospital, like they was like, "Yo, your heart is fucked." So like he was like, they were like, "No, you have to stay." So as he stayed, it got worse and worse, and like he almost died the next day, right before they took him into surgery, and they saved him. And then like Stephen A. Smith was talking to him like, "Yo, are you coming back to wrestling?" He was like, "I can't wrestle again. I have a defibrillator." He's like, "I can't wrestle again." And I'm like, wow, that's sad.
It is.
That's sad. Like the outpouring of love from like, and you can just tell what kind of like person he is because like everybody that came through NXT immediately was just like just showing him love, like all kinds of love, the outpouring. And I thought like, oh, it just stops there. It went all the way to AEW because you know there's a bunch of NXT people over there. But it went farther than that. Like Frankie Kazarian, Dustin Rhodes, and like anybody that ever like come in contact with Triple H was like, "Yo, like this shit is sad. Like it's sad. Like the fuck."
Even people who like flat out hate the fucking company, like damn their like tweet "fuck WWE," they praised and like thanked the like Triple H. You know, that being Andrade, you know.
Yeah, but here's the thing about a lot of people that hate WWE. Mm-hmm. Everybody that hates WWE were there in that era where Triple H existed. So, like, for them, no matter if they hate it, we still went through and like they still went through an era where like they was with Triple H. So they like, so it doesn't matter if we hate it now. We went through that era where we saw Triple H. That's how they feel. And like I've noticed that it's like, oh yeah, you guys all watched WWE at a collective time. Then you turned on it because like if you outgrow it or you just felt like it wasn't feeding you what you wanted sexually, and you just turned on it. You're like, I'm just gonna go somewhere else. So like, but everybody was in love with Triple H because they all grew up on him.
Yep. He helped a bunch of people out, you know. From the girls like Bailey, the rest of Horsewomen, and so on and so forth.
But it was so crazy because like you know how like everybody has like bad words to say, but you've seen like all of his children just like say how much they love him, and some people like, of course, some people go, oh well, that's just like that's just because like they work for WWE, and it's like. No, like Ember Moon was like one of the first people to go, yo, thank you, because they like he believed in these people when they were in the NXT. Like when they were in
Mm-hmm.
NXT, he believed in them. Like when they got to the main roster, yeah, well, they got screwed. But he believed in them, and that's where they shine. Like everybody was just like, "Yo, we love you, and like thank you for everything you've done." I was like, "Oh, that's really sweet."
Like you said, not even like his kid, Dustin Rhodes and Frankie Kazarian, even like gave him love, you know. So it just he's a genuine person, you know. Real recognizes real, you know.
Yeah, like the one person that I was like waiting for, and I know people are gonna be like, "Why were you waiting on that one?" Like the person I was waiting for was Tony Khan to say, "Hey, Triple H." You know what I mean, like I was waiting for Tony Khan to say it because, like, he even said there's like no ill will between the two of them. So it's like, okay, well, I was expecting him to tweet something out, but like he didn't. And it's not like I know somebody's like, well, maybe he didn't just want to just like tweet out something. It's like your whole AEW roster is tweeting. Like no one's gonna look at you weird and be like, you know what? Like you shouldn't tweet that. That's so wrong. It's like no. This is like a different matter where people's like, we don't really care about like the tribal bullshit. Like we just care about this dude.
It's not even about wrestling at that point. It's a man's life, you know.
Mm-hmm. But like that explains a lot why he was just like mysteriously missing in action for so long. Like this explains everything. But like yeah, just like I said, to see how this like was so sad and like damn, we could have lost Triple H. Like we could have just like came on this podcast and been like, damn, rest in peace, Triple H. But like at least he's getting his flowers.
Yes.
Like that's the good part. And especially like a week after we lost Scott, it's like, damn, like this is sad.
We could have got that like months apart, for real.
Yeah, it's like I said, like this was like something that really hit home. It was like, oh man, this is sad.
Question: like, I know technically he's already in there, but does he like go in the Hall of Fame soon? Probably not this year, but next.
I mean, he always was going to go in the Hall of Fame, no matter what. He was definitely going to go in the Hall of Fame. But like, you know, it was always going to be a thing.
Yeah, I mean, because he wanted to be active still, so that's why he didn't go in solo, I assume.
Yeah, but not, you know. That really wasn't it. It was just like he just didn't want to go in because he was doing other things. And he was like, nah, I don't really want to go in because of that.
Okay.
So yeah, he was like, yeah, it was just like, nah, I'm just gonna keep doing my thing and stay over here. I don't want to be put in that spotlight.
Gotcha.
But I mean, like, it's a thing.
Yeah.
That's a thing. And then, like, okay, so I seen somebody say something about him, and it was like, okay, yeah, that's true, but you're basing it off of that one thing because, like, this, like, it was basically hate. It's like you're basing it off of this one thing, but if you look at everybody that's talking about him, they did not see that, and they lumped this in because they think this is one thing and it's not. But you're like, this is complete bullshit because you're not looking at this one thing. What I'm talking about is the person was like, yeah, I can't believe how everybody is so brainwashed by WWE because during the Attitude Era, Triple H was the European champion. Like, he didn't do anything during the Attitude Era. I can't believe you guys are so brainwashed. And I'm like, dude, like, you say that, like, the things he did with DX was, like, cool and, like, all of that. But everybody that's talking about Triple H right now is not talking about that era. Like, yeah, they were misremembering, thinking that was part of the Attitude Era. But the stuff that they're talking about is when he was world champion in the very beginning, when he started his rise to superstar. Like, you got mad because people were talking about him and kept saying the Attitude Era. But that's where he began. They weren't going, oh my God, he was so great in the Attitude Era. Because honestly, in the Attitude Era, he was fucking a mid-carder. Like, that's 100% true. You're right. He was a mid-carder. The people who are talking are too young to know that they're misremembering things. Like, just because you're old enough to know, like, the kids are just like, oh, this was the Attitude Era, because there was a clear, weird distinction before the Ruthless Aggression and the Attitude Era that literally linked to each other, that people forget that there was a small window of time where it was like no thing. And everybody that, like I said, the kids don't know, and they're like, oh, this was in the Attitude Era before the Ruthless Aggression Era, which isn't a thing. But like, people just like find a way to bitch about shit, and they just like, it kind of pisses me off, because it's like, you feel like you're doing justice. Like, you feel like you're doing some weird ass incel justice. Hey guys, look, you're being this. It's like, dude, you're just a fucking dickhead. You're just a fucking dickhead. Because like I'm not defending, like, I'm not going like, oh, you're wrong. You were totally wrong. I mean, you were totally right. That's what I meant to say. You were totally right. In the fucking Attitude Era, he was a fucking mid-carder. He was a mid-carder. Like, none of this shit mattered. The thing is, like, you're just being a dick about it. You're being a dick about it because you're just so horny to say something bad about WWE, and it pisses me off. It's like, you're just horny to say something. Like, dude, just fucking chill. Like, this isn't one of those things where you're just like, oh, I definitely have to get my shit off with WWE. It's like, just let it go. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. And like, and I know people are like, you're always defending the WWE. No, I'm defending, like, motherfuckers just being so hard just to fuck WWE in every which way turn. And it's like, there's no need for this. Like, there's no need for this. Like, I've never seen anybody go this hard to fuck the Lakers. Honestly, I've never seen anybody go this hard to fuck the Lakers. And I know somebody's probably like, why are you comparing them to the Lakers? Because the Lakers are the most popular group in fucking basketball. And there's never been anybody that tried to fuck the Lakers this hard. They've never been like, oh, we're going to pull up this scandal and this scandal and this scandal. It's like, for what? Like, for what? Like, this only happens in wrestling, where people get so fucking hard they'll fuck a company because they think this company is just like monsterly the devil, which mostly they are, but you just go like, oh, I have to fuck this company. When there's people actually are fucking good human beings and you're just totally fucking shitting on. But like, you go ahead and do you, but I swear to God, when something happens to you and you fucked over, no one's coming to save your ass. They're gonna kick your ass down the steps because like, you just keep fucking just being this dick. Like, somebody's gonna kick your ass down the steps. Like, there you go, pal. You deserve it. Like, you did it to yourself. But yeah, like that was a thing.
Yeah. But like, none of that takes away from his legacy, though. Like, he still has a legacy, regardless if he was a jobber in the Attitude Era or not. Like, it's memorable, still.
That's the thing. Like I said, people always misremember, like, how the Attitude Era to the Ruthless Aggression Era. People misremember. But like, he had this fucking amazing run in the Ruthless Aggression Era. He was a champion and he was just like beating people's ass and he was like this big star. That's when he became a star. Like, for you just to call out the kids is going, oh, it's the Ruthless Aggression Era. Sometimes you just have to wave that off. Like, it's a lot of times where the kids just go, oh, this thing. And I know somebody's like, well, you have to teach them. Yeah, you can't teach them if they don't fucking know. And it's like, you're just gonna be like, all right, dude, you look like a dick the way you teach them. Like, you should just be like, hey, like, he wasn't this here, but like, what you're remembering is here. So that's like two different things. Yeah. And people are like, oh, I understand. You just like, WWE whitewashed them to the point where it's like, why do you go that far? Like, it's just like, you're just so hard to fuck WWE. It's like, it's so stupid at that point.
That's the point. They try to fuck that company like so bad.
But for what? Like, you're not winning anything. You're not winning anything. Like, the people who watch WWE, they're watching WWE because they love it. Like, the way that you just drag it is just like, oh, it's so bad. This company's so bad. How do you watch it? Look at the bad stuff they did. This is what they do. Look at this guy. This guy's a fucking criminal. This guy's a rapist. This guy's over here having sex with minors. It's like, dude, like, people know some of this stuff and like, oh yeah, they'll just like, fuck it. But like, it's just so horrible. Remember the time Mr. McMahon did this thing and he like got this person eradicated? Yeah, like that happened. Look, here's proof. It's like, for why? Like that has nothing to do with actual wrestling in the ring that people are watching. No, but like Mr. McMahon is like, you guys think that he's so cool, but like he had somebody murdered before. Like, that has nothing to do with what we're watching on TV. Like, that's like saying Tony Khan had like 2 people buried in Texas. It's like, nobody cares. We're watching a fucking show. It's like, then you're like, oh, well, you don't care about how people do stuff behind the scenes? No, we do care, but some of the shit you're finding, you're going out of your way to drag this dumb shit up and go, haha, look, this happened. It's like, motherfucker, like, we really wasn't looking for that. Well, here it is. Now you have to look at it. Ha, this guy, all right, whatever, fuck off. You guys are just so fucking horny, just like, I'm not even gonna go off fucking Captain Save WWE, but it's like the thing that I want people to fucking realize, fucking people watch wrestling. They watch WWE. They enjoy WWE. They love WWE. It's like, it's fine. It's fine. It's fucking fine. And if we want to be fucking honest, like, I could pull up some shit and start a fucking argument where people are gonna be like, you know what? Let's start talking about some shit. Because I could say some shit that some stuff came out about both companies. Matter of fact, all companies, they came out and said, hey, this thing. Everybody just decided to say, that's complete bullshit. Just like swept it under the rug. And it's like, you're looking at these numbers, right? These numbers are right here. Like, you're looking at these numbers of the minorities that are watching the other professional wrestling besides AEW. And you're like, no, this is just bullshit. Dude, Impact has a larger African-American and Hispanic audience than AEW. And you're just like, no, but AEW is like just so cool. It's like 80% white. Like, you don't understand that there's other people in the fucking world. You're like, no, this is just great. And it's like, you're like, you're tiptoeing on the lines of some, this. Before I get in trouble, I'll just move on. So yeah, like, wrestling, good, kind of. No.
Not really, no.
Not really. Like, come on, like, not really. Like, some stuff that we watched, like, was not really good.
But we're in the heels of WrestleMania, though.
Yeah, but like, AEW Rampage was a thing. So like, I was thinking during Rampage, like, they have so much influx of new talent, and like all of this people are here, but Kenny didn't even show up yet. Kenny hasn't came back. Like, Kenny is gone. Like, Kenny hasn't showed up yet.
Is he still injured? Like, he won't be back for a while?
Yeah, but that's the thing. no, that's the thing. He's coming back, but the thing is, like, when he comes back, it's like, okay, you have an influx of Kenny Omega and now everybody else, because there's still more people that's going to be coming in, and it's like you have Kenny and these people, and it's like, okay, now we have all of Kenny's matches to look forward to in this. But then it started me to think of that one thing that everybody has not even thought of, that we thought of, that we put on the wrong person, that would be at WrestleMania. We put the wrong person at WrestleMania accidentally because we thought that it was going to be Kenny. And it was Cody instead of Kenny. We all know that Kenny is definitely going to show up here. And just like Ethan Page, like literally something, like this is literally something that happened. WWE said that they wanted Ethan Page. Ethan Page just kind of signed an extension on his contract, and he immediately jumped on social media to go, yo, I know what I want. I know where I'm going. I know it's just going to take me a little bit longer to get there, but I know what I've always wanted to do. So, you know, it's just going to take a little bit more time. And like when he said that, it was like immediately just like, oh, you just like, you heard that WWE wants you and you always wanted to go to WWE. So, you know, that's kind of where that was leaning.
Yeah, he'll do good in WWE.
I mean, we thought that he was going to WWE before, but like, I don't think the offer was good enough, so he just like wound up in AEW.
He'll be good now. They have a lot more money from then.
Yeah, but also like you don't have Hunter running the show like he should.
Yeah.
So Rampage was the Murder Hawk Monster versus Dustin Rhodes. It was a match where like Dustin got beat up 95% of this match, and like 5% he fought back and just wouldn't die until he won. Yo, I don't like how he gets bloody, and I know people are gonna be like, "Well, AEW blood." No. I'm gonna go back history lessons from you guys. The first time he ever showed up on wrestling TV, he got his head busted open by Ted DiBiase with a wooden chair. And I forever, since that day, was like, you know, wooden chairs must be the most gangster shit ever, because Dustin Rhodes just was bleeding everywhere. Like, he just had blood all over his face. It's like, Jesus, like, just from a wooden chair? I thought a steel chair would do that. And it was a wooden chair. And then, as time went on, as I watched more of Dustin's career, he bled, but he always bleeds like that. I'm like, oh, it wasn't a wooden chair. It's just Dustin Rhodes bleeds. Like, Jesus, like, he can't keep bleeding like this.
Thank God he doesn't wrestle like more times during the week. Can you imagine like he did like three days a week and bled like that?
Yes.
Back to back to back?
Yes. And I know this is going to be a fucking conversation that everybody's going to get butthurt about. And, you know, like there's a thing where everybody says, oh, WWE, old workers, blah, blah, blah. Dustin is up there. Dustin is up there, really high. Not just like low. He's really high. He's close to Sting's age. Yep. He's like, you bringing him out here and you're just having him just like get slammed around, beat the shit, and just bleeding all the fucking time. And it's like, dude, like, do you really want to do this and like act like this? Everything is normal? Like, is this what you want? Like, is that what you want?
Maybe that's what you want.
Yeah, and every time like you bring it up to somebody, they're like, yeah, but AEW is using people better. And it's like, all right, well, this is like you're being very constructive criticism to WWE, but don't constructive criticism to AEW. And it's like why? Like why don't you do that? And like like I said, like people always go, "Oh, you guys are kind of WWE shields." Like, no, we're not. We're just pointing out, like, if you're gonna be biased, like at least be like fucking open to bias to everything. Like the fuck, like this is like being a jerk.
Exactly.
But yeah, Dustin won this match and then still got murdered after the match by the Murder Hawk Monster.
He won with like a roll up, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like,
yep,
something simple.
Yep, and then the Rhodes Academy got their asses beat.
Am I the only one kind of like fucked up about that? I didn't know that's the name of that shit.
No, I knew that.
Oh, okay.
So then we had Jay Lethal in the back getting interviewed by DDP's daughter. And Jay Lethal said, "Yo, I lost twice to Ricky Starks and Adam Cole." And me and Renegade both said, like, "Yo, didn't you lose to Sammy Guevara? What the fuck?"
In fact, wasn't that his first match?
Yes. And then he's like, "You know what? Like, he's like, I have to do something new. I have to find a way. I have to find a way to be better. I'm gonna find something." And like apparently he's gonna find something. I don't know if it's a gimmick or something. Like he's gonna find something to get better. Honestly, I don't give two fucks. I don't give two fucks.
Yeah.
Like honestly, not even like you're not a good human being, so I don't care. So I don't care.
I feel like they should even try to go back to the Macho Man-esque gimmick.
Black Machismo. I mean, if that's what brought you to the dance after you spent 6 years being Jay Lethal in Ring of Honor, who was Jay Lethal who had the best matches, Jay Lethal who was a fucking big, huge star, Jay Lethal that had a huge fucking deal that he had the TV title and had beef with Adam Cole, and who was a world champion, and said, "I'm going to take your title. Me versus you, title for title." Wait, that wasn't Adam Cole. That was Jay Briscoe. I was wrong.
Yeah.
It was the Briscoe. I remember it wrong. I remember he lost to fucking Adam Cole because Adam Cole shaved him bald because he was going bald. Wrong. I misremembered. See, I misremembered things. But it was Jay Briscoe. Jay Briscoe had the world title. He had the television title. He said, "I'm going to take the title." And they had a match. They had a storyline that was building up for like 6 months. And then they had the match. Jay Lethal won. Jay Lethal became the champion. See the shit like that? Like, he didn't need a fucking Macho Man gimmick. He fucking put a storyline together where he thought he was so cool and everybody else thought he was so cool. And everybody believed it. You don't need to fucking bring a Macho Man gimmick. You just need to fucking be Jay Lethal.
I mean, that's what I need to hear.
He doesn't need it here. And that's even worse. If you fucking need it here, then you are just a piece of shit. Because nobody really needs gimmicks here. What the fuck? Like, that's so crazy. Like, people are just being themselves and just fucking winning. Like, if you need to go deep into a gimmick just to be like, all right, I need to get over with this, then you're not good here. You're not good here.
Exactly. No, you're right. I'm just saying that, like, that's what it feels like they're saying. Like, he needs a gimmick. And if it's not that, it's some other gimmick.
He needs something. So we had Fuego del Sol come out and talk shit about House of Black. I know you guys beat me up, but I was still holding my own to you. And now I'm gonna fight. And then, like, everything went black, and then Fuego went black because he got murdered by House of Black.
He got fucked up. Like, at one point, fucking Buddy Murphy tossed him in the air, and Malachi did a knee, but I could have sworn he was about to do the Black Mass. Like, if he would have done it, he would have, like, broke his neck.
Yeah, he fucked him up. And then the Dark Order showed up.
Yeah.
Dark Order was right there in front of House of Black, and it would look like it was a 4-on-3 situation, but like it could have been anything. And it's like, I don't know where this is going, but like I'm intrigued because like if they add another member to the House of Black, let's see how that works.
Which might be Fuego his damn self.
Oh, hope not. Fuck no.
Because like me and you both mentioned the fact that his mask is like pretty ultra big, so maybe they'll get rid of it.
Fuck no. I hope not. I fucking hope not. Then we had Dan.
How they write him, I'll probably like it.
Okay. They had Dan Lambert and Scorpio Sky talking, and Scorpio Sky said, "Hey, listen, pal. Listen, I am definitely not defending this title in an open challenge. You have to prove that you deserve this championship." And the thing was, like, when he said it, it was like, oh, this is so stupid. Then he pointed out how he was undefeated and he never got his fucking shot. And I'm like, fam, like, I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. I'm not even going to dispute this. I agree. Like, you had to do all of these things, jump through all of these fucking hoops to finally get your title shot, and you was undefeated for almost a year? Fuck that. No, dude. No. I agree with you. I fucking agree. So then we have 15, which is 5 and 10, versus Red Dragon. It was a good match until the end where they just like turned 10's match around and like, you can't see, you dumb bitch. And this is like they just beat the shit out of 5 and just that was it. I'm like, okay. Well, that was a thing. And then they just kept fucking them up. And then the Jurassic Express ran down. Hey, you can't do that to our friend. And when they ran down, Steve Dorsey, baby, showed up and stole the tag team titles. So now all 3 belts are with the Paragon. That doesn't seem weird and different at all. Nope.
Like you said the last episode and all that, like we predicted the fact that, all 3 titles are going to be on the line in the 6-man. Seems more plausible now.
Yeah, it does. But like I said, I don't know if AEW will go with it. Hopefully they do, because it would be fun.
Yep.
Yeah. So Nyla Rose shows up and has a backstage and says, yeah, we ruined it. Like Thunder Rosa's party. It's because I'm going to be champion and I'm going to beat her ass. Like, all right, cool. And then she proceeded to beat some girl's ass and just left her laying. Like, oh, okay. All right. That was a thing. Good for you. She said she's coming for the title. Yeah, she's coming for that title. And I'm like, all right, cool. All right, good for you. Come for that title. Then we had the Hook appreciation ceremony where Hook was getting a fucking Medal of Honor or some bullshit. Certificate of Honor. And it was in glass. And he had it in glass. Well, QT Marshall had it in glass. And Aaron Solo was there. And the Hook just like slowly got behind Aaron Solo, grabbed him, slammed Aaron Solo's head into glass. Here's the thing. QT Marshall was holding this frame. How the fuck did he make Aaron Solo break that glass? That's impressive.
He was holding it like hard as shit.
That was impressive. So then Hook just walked off. And then we had a backstage between Swerve and Ricky Starks. It was actually pretty good. Their backstage promos was pretty good. And then we had the match. And the match was also really fucking good. It was really fucking good. Ricky Starks had some cheerleader friends there that was going to get murdered by Keith Lee. I would say Mark Henry. And then Ricky Starks won, retained the title because of the help of Powerhouse Hobbs. So we're going to get Keith Lee and Powerhouse Hobbs versus Swerve and God damn. Keith Lee and Swerve versus Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks. That's what's gonna happen. That's happening. See,
you confused me there for a second. Shit.
Yeah, I was confused myself, but that's gonna happen. So, on Dynamite coming up, we're gonna see the Bunny versus a mystery new signing attraction to AEW. Who do you think it's gonna be?
Randomly, because I'm like seeing a bunch of names, but there's one in particular I haven't seen, so I'm just gonna go with that name. Formerly Tegan Knox. I don't know her like name now. So.
Okay. So I have already been saying a bunch of times that Athena is probably going to come to AEW, but Toni Storm could be a possibility. Yeah. I mean, she's making a whole lot of money, just not wrestling. So, I mean, I don't know. She might want to wrestle, but like she's making a whole hell of a lot of money just not wrestling.
Why bother?
Exactly. And like the thing is, the thing that weirds me out about this, like that situation, is so many people like were calculating how much money she got from the drop. Like when it started, they literally was looking at like how many people were following and liking, was like, oh, if you do the math here, it's like, oh, she's making this much money. Oh, she's making this much money. And they just kept like tabulating how much money she was making. And I felt very uncomfortable by that. Because it's like, why are you guys tabulating how much money she's making? And I know somebody out there is probably like, oh, you subscribed. I didn't subscribe. But people are like, oh, she's making this much money. Oh my God, I can't believe she's making this much money. Like literally, you have friends that are on OnlyFans and you don't know how much they're making. Why are you so obsessed with what Toni Storm is making? It made me feel uncomfortable. It made me feel like, it made my skin crawl, because it's like, why are you clocking her money? Like, ew, like that is disgusting. Like, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. And everybody kept reporting on it. It was like, oh my God, she's making this much money. I'm like, that's so disgusting. Like, I am pro sex worker and I'm like pro sex worker rights. So I don't like when people just like objectify this as like, oh, they're making this much money. They're like, stop! Don't look at their money. That's not you. Like you don't have to be involved with their money. Ew! Like that's disgusting. Ew! I don't like that. It's make my skin crawl. Fucking make my skin crawl. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
Yeah. That's their business, I mean, why get into their business,
Yes, and then also, like, there's guys who don't want people to know. Like, some of them may just, like, have a stigma with, like, OnlyFans. Like, yo, I don't want you to know that I'm buying people's OnlyFans. Or they could have a girlfriend and be like, yo, I don't want my girl to know that I'm buying OnlyFans. And, like, you're talking about it and putting more spotlight on it. And, like, you have people, and, like, now it's a whole situation where people are like feeling the pull to it. It's like, oh my God, like this, like, oh, chill. Like I don't want you to bring light to it. But it's just like, I just feel like don't look at somebody's like finances and like, that's not for you. That's not for you. And like a bunch of them people, like, and I know this is gonna sound so weird, a bunch of the people have never fucking looked at a fucking OnlyFans thing. And like 90% of them like shitted on it. Like, so they have never looked at OnlyFans, and then all of a sudden, oh, Tony's on it. Oh, I have to see how much she's making. Oh, she's making this much. I think I have to see what she's putting out. Like, wait, no. Like, you're disgusting. Like, you're disgusting. Like, if you're going to go and enjoy OnlyFans, do it. Do it. Just get involved and love it. Just fucking love pro sex workers. Support sex workers. Do that. But if you're just doing it because you're like, oh, this hot wrestler is doing it. Oh yeah. Like, fam, why? Like, this shouldn't be a thing, man. That shouldn't be a thing. And I know people
And
are like,
token,
well,
I was gonna say the same token. If you're not into it, just don't be into it. Don't go into it. Like, don't bother looking up how much she makes and whatever. Like, that's none of your business. It's none of your business, regardless if you're into it or not. But you know,
like it's just fucking disgusting. Like I can't like I don't feel comfortable with people just like being, oh my god, look how much she makes. Oh my god, she's making so much money. She's this. And like it's some of the journalists and then it's some of like regular fans. And it's just like it's disgusting, man. Like I don't like it. I don't
she's a
like
more
it. Like it's not your business unless you're doing it. If you're doing it, then it's your business. This is not your business. And like I'm being honest, like even if she was like 100% secure with like, yeah, I'm secure, like finally showing off my body, doing this and putting it on OnlyFans because that's what it is. She would literally be like, dog, I don't want to do this anymore because you guys are so into my finances and so into what I'm doing. I don't want to be involved in this. It's like I feel more embarrassed and shocked than I did before this. Like you're literally, it's like not shaming, but you are shaming. Like, hey, you're making this much money. Look how much money you're making. You're making this much money. It's like I don't know how to describe it, but it's like it's not right to her either. And it's like this, like it's just one of those things. Is like not only is it because sex work is quote unquote taboo and like people just like look at it as a weird thing and just like judge people who do it. Like it's just so. I don't like how people are doing this. It's like a part of the world that like a lot of these motherfuckers should not even just be like into. Like, oh my god, look at this. It's like, fam, just let people be happy and enjoy what they want. Like you're just nasty. Like you're just fucking disgusting.
exactly.
Like so, we got that out the way. Nick Wayne, fucking great.
Yeah,
Nick Wayne is fucking
that's
great.
awesome as shit.
Yes, he is. He is. He's very awesome, and he will continue to be awesome. I'm glad that he's actually like busting his ass and getting better because like every time you see him, it's like, oh my god, he's way better. Oh my god, he's way better. Like GCW had a show and like he wrestled Jack Hartwell. Fucking great match. Fucking great match. And like once again, like we always say, when you see something on TV, you go, oh my god, Goo Goo Gaga, that's great. When literally Nick Wayne is fucking killing himself and going extremely crazy and just like you're like, oh, who's Nick Wayne? I heard the AEW signed him, but like, is he on Dark? Or is he on like Elevation? Because I haven't seen him. Like, why are you guys talking about him? Who is he? It's like, what? Like, you don't watch everything and enjoy it. So like, whatever, people.
Go out and do some research. Like, look the guy's name up. Like, there has to be something on YouTube or whatever, you know?
Yes. So it's like, whatever. But like, yeah, GCW always great.
Yep.
And I can't wait for AJ Gray to face John Moxley. And hopefully, like, I 100% want AJ Gray to win the title, but I have this weird ass feeling that they're gonna be like, nah, we're gonna keep it on John Moxley. And it's like, God damn it. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I don't want that at all.
I mean, it's proper to give it to Gray.
Yeah.
He's he's a member of the roster. Like John Moxley technically not part of the roster. He's AEW. So that kind of bothers me a little bit.
It doesn't bother me at all. Like, the only reason it doesn't bother me is because Moxley actually 100% wants to be there. Like, Moxley wants to be there 100%. He's like, oh, no. I want to be here. I want to, like, bust my ass in this company and represent this company. Because there's
been a paycheck for him.
Yeah, there's been times in, like, ECW where they put the strap on somebody that's not in the company and you'd be like, oh, you're just here to just, like, pop the company. But, it's just that. But, he's really into it and he really loves GCW. And I agree. I like that he's there, but, the only thing is, he's AEW, so I know he's going to have to go eventually. So that's why I'm like, yeah, you put it on AJ Gray. But, put it on Moxley, it's like, oh, we have a big draw. But, you guys are already drawing. So, it's a toss-up. So, I don't know.
Moxley is you just anticipate when he's going to lose it. You know what I mean? You don't really think he's going to keep it.
Right. So, speaking of ECW, did you know that Christopher Daniels wrestled in ECW?
Hell no.
And he had hair there.
Exactly. Did you notice he was wrestling against Rhino?
Dude, that's the thing, right? It popped up on Twitter. And I literally was like, yo, I've watched all of ECW. I don't fucking remember this. I've watched the tapes. I watched the 2 episodes a week, sometimes 3. I don't remember this fucking happening. And somebody literally was like, I don't remember it either. And then somebody reached out to me and was like, yo, I looked this up. He was only there for 15 days. He was there for 2 shows. And he said it wasn't for him, and he left. I was like, Jesus Christ, how did I miss that?
Was Rhino a young boy or something like that? A jobber? Because, I don't remember that gear he had there either.
That's the thing. I do remember that Rhino gear. I remember that Rhino gear because, that was between Rhino being Rhino, the monster Rhino, and Rhino being a beginning Rhino. Because he used to wear color, he used to wear the same exact Rhino gear, but he used to wear colorful gear. And this was when he was first getting his murder streak. That was when it was started. So it was I remember that Rhino. I remember how that started. I remember who he was. And I was like, I don't remember that Christopher Daniels thing. And sometimes you see shit and you're like, oh shit, that unlocked the ECW memory. But that didn't unlock shit for me.
Nothing at all. Exactly. Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, that's I'm super diehard ECW, and it's that did not unlock to me. Cause I've seen other shit, other ECW shit where it's somebody random just wrestles in ECW, hey, did you know this person wrestled in ECW? Scott Hall was did you know Scott Hall wrestled in ECW? And then it's do I remember that? And then you start to think back and you're oh shit, I do remember that. I do remember he came out and it fucked my head up. I remember that. Yeah, that happened. Christopher Daniels one was I have no fucking recollection of what the fuck just happened. I am lost. I was so lost. I was completely baffled. And it's damn, there was things that I missed in fucking wrestling that I was watching. How the fuck did that happen?
And personally, between me and you, that kind of shocks me that you don't remember that, because you're the one with the awesome memory when it comes to this. Off the podcast, I call him the wrestling encyclopedia. He remembers a lot of fucking shit. You know what I mean? So for you not to remember this, something had to be missed.
Yeah, it was such a short stint that I totally fucking missed it. I'm Jesus Christ! Like that's crazy.
I don't even remember him with hair.
I do, and when I tell you when and where, you're gonna be like, "What?"
Okay.
WWE.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was like this brief ass, like this. It was briefer than that stint in ECW. He showed up in WWE because he was supposed to be the higher power, but he showed up right before that, and he had hair, and he wrestled one time, and it just like he just bleeped out of existence. I'm like, what the fuck?
I do remember like rumors of him being the fucking higher power.
Yeah, but you want to know like the really fucking scary, crazy part that like a lot of people never fucking knew?
What?
There was a reality show. I don't know if it was like a TLC show or like an MTV show. This was like in the 90s. It was like this random ass fucking TV show. And they did one on wrestlers. And one of the people that they were doing it on was Christopher Daniels. And it was like, the funny part about it was like, this was, I don't know if this was like my first introduction to Christopher Daniels or like I've seen him before, but he was on this and he started wrestling in WCW like right after that. And then he went out of business. It was like it was so weird because it was like, yo, that's Christopher Daniels. What the fuck? Like this is weird. And then like the next time I seen Christopher Daniels, he looked totally different. I was like, oh, that's Christopher Daniels from that show in WCW. The fuck? And like him like disappearing and popping back up was always a weird mystery to me because it was like he showed up in WCW for something, but he was bald. I was like, oh, what the fuck? But like the last time I saw you, you had hair. But then you showed up in ECW around that same time with hair, and it's like, the fuck, like when did like this is so weird? Like when did all this happen? And then like he just disappeared again, and then showed up in Ring of Honor. And was like, okay. And that's why like when people go, oh, he had such a long career. I'm like, yeah, like a lot of you don't fucking remember him being on that fucking weird ass reality show where they fucking went around and followed him. Like that was a thing.
I vaguely remember that. Like I don't remember the name of it or anything, but I vaguely remember that show.
Yeah, because like the only wrestler on there that was important was Christopher Daniels. Everybody else was just like people that like wanted to get into the wrestling business. He was the only one who actually fucking did something. I'm like, oh, okay, well that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Smackdown. It started out with Brock Lesnar going in Roman's room, said, hey, we're not supposed to touch unless we're provoked. So I'm going in this room and fuck some shit up, and you're gonna provoke me. Ha ha. It's like, all right, whatever. Who gives a fuck?
Technically, wouldn't that be provoking Roman?
That would be, but like, we're just gonna negate that because WWE has like the dumbest perception of things. Because they're like, nobody's gonna figure that out. It's like, no, bitch, like this is literally illegal. Like that's like someone having a fucking restraining order and then you just show up in like their fucking place. Like, I have a restraining order against you, but I'm gonna show up in your place. The police gonna be like, bitch, you negated the restraining order. That doesn't work like that. That's not how that shit works. Like,
exactly.
Oh. You're like, oh, okay, well, I was provoked. No, you did the provoking. You can't say that. It's your fault.
And once again, it's bad because I'm the one that normally doesn't think about this shit. And like, I thought about it. So, like, what the fuck?
That's because WWE, like I said, WWE, like, they're more geared to kids. And like, I was watching the show and like knowing that like, sometimes you turn your brain off. And like the fucked up thing about turning your brain off when you're watching WWE is like you literally miss something critical. Like you miss a couple critical things. Because I'm gonna point out something later that like is like a trope that everybody hates about like WWE. Like there's no blank blank blank, and it's like, oh, this is why you missed it. You turned your brain off, just like everybody else when they watch the show. They just go in it and turn their brain off. Like this is mindless wrestling, and it's like, wait a minute, you turned your brain off and you missed this big thing. Oh, I have to explain it. So
to be honest with you, that's how I actually like watch WWE. Like, you know, I turn my brain off, try not to think too much, you know?
Yeah, but like I can't turn my brain off because my brain just like completely connect dots because I'm an actual human being who lives outside of wrestling and just goes, things have to make sense. And like if they don't make sense, I'm gonna dig deeper until they make sense. And if I dig deeper and they don't make sense, then that shit is really fucked up.
Yeah.
We had Rick Boogs introduce Nakamura, and Nakamura fought Jey Uso.
Jimmy.
And because Jimmy, whatever. They're Uso. And I can't tell them apart 90% of the time.
Okay, Michael Cole.
Exactly. That's why I just say Uso.
That's why I called you Michael Cole.
So Nakamura beats Uso, and that sets up like their WrestleMania match. We know it's WrestleMania coming up. So like nobody's mad. Like we know what's happening. We know how things are going. It's not a thing. Who cares? Like I was looking at it and like people were like mad. I'm like, why are you mad? Like why are you mad?
Like, who cares?
Yeah, Shad Gaspar is getting the Warrior Award. I think I called it on this podcast. I know I talked to you off the podcast about it.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure you mentioned your podcast. Too.
Yeah, he's getting the Warrior Award, so that's official. And then we had a Drew McIntyre. He was talking about how he's going to beat up Bartender Cabron. And they had a Bartender Cabron, how he became happy and how he won all this money and why he's going to face Bartender Cabron. Mad crap match. Man, whatever. Fuck him. He made a ball joke. Yeah, he made a ball joke. And I was like, oh, okay, well, he made a ball joke. Who cares? He's making more jokes on Corbin and it's really dumb. I don't like it.
Which means he may turn on him, though. Which, if you think about it, makes sense because he almost got his neck broken for the Corbin. So
yes. So then we had Sheamus come out with his friends, and Ridge Holland was going to take on Kofi Kingston, but for some reason, Sam just announces Xavier Woods. It's just like what? Like, he's not even here. And then Kofi goes, yeah, you thought I was all alone, but here's my partner, Xavier Woods. And Xavier Woods. Yeah, she messed up. That wasn't the only time. But Xavier wins with a roll-up on Ridge Holland. Then we get a cell phone video of the Wise Man and Roman. And they're in a car. And they're on their way to the building. And they said, Brock, you better not be there when I get back. Because if you are, it's going down. I'm like, okay. I don't think that's true. But like, you can tell yourself whatever you want. But it's not true. It's not fucking true.
That's the funny part. Like, he tried to be so, like, he was all happy-go-lucky at first, and like, he tried to be hard about it, which you know that wouldn't last.
Yes. So then we get a Ronda Rousey promo. And her and Charlotte, and she's talking about how she's going to beat Charlotte. And that's when my brain once again goes into like Clockwork Orange mode. And it's like, wait, you guys say there's no such thing as long-term storytelling in WWE. You guys are full of shit. Mm-hmm. You want to know why you guys are full of shit?
What?
Because 4 WrestleManias ago, and I'm saying 4 WrestleManias because, like, when I explain it, you can be like, oh shit. 4 WrestleMania ago, it was a triple threat match and Ronda Rousey got pinned by Becky Lynch and lost all the titles at one time. Charlotte was in the match, and that was a thing. And I know you're like, okay, that was a thing. What does that have to do with Charlotte? Charlotte had nothing to do with this. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? It doesn't. It actually doesn't have anything to do with that. But what it does have to do with, Ronda never got her one-on-one with Becky Lynch until next year, which is literally a four-year long-term story about Becky and Ronda. So you guys owe WWE a very, very small apology because that is very long-term storytelling. Once again.
Question. I have my hand up. Question.
Answer.
Technically, wouldn't this in particular also be long-term story?
No.
Because I was gonna say because Charlotte didn't get pinned, so you know what I mean. Like, she wasn't in it.
Okay, but here's what. Wait, here's the little piece that negates that story is because they had a Survivor Series match and she lost. She lost. So like you weren't getting your revenge, you were just in the match. So it negates that whole long-term story. Like that's why I don't like this story because like there's nothing connecting them. So this one, it's whatever.
I forgot about the Survivor Series match. Good point.
Yes. So then we had a straight up Pornhub. We had a straight up Pornhub. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. This was straight up Pornhub because Brock is in the back chilling, like on the couch, and then all of a sudden here comes Kayla Braxton, and Kayla is just talking to Brock, and she's like, "Brock, what are you doing back here? What's going on?" Brock is talking about, "Yeah, I'm here for whatever," and he's like, when I get angry and I get bored, I start to smash things. He smashes a lamp and says, "I wonder what I'm going to smash next," and looks at Kayla. And I'm like, "Fam, this is straight out of Pornhub." He literally looks at Kayla as he says, he smashes the lamp, goes, "I wonder what I'm going to smash next." I'm like, fam, he literally says he's going to smash Kayla. I'm like, the fuck? This is so fucked up.
Guaranteed, like, if that hasn't been a porn yet, it's going to be now.
Yes. So then we get Ricochet versus supposedly Humberto Carrillo, because like Sam literally says Humberto Carrillo, but Angel Garza is the person whose name pops up on the Tron, he's supposed to fight. So then they're going to do the kiss cam, and the person they get on kiss cam is Layla Gray. And I know you're like, wait, who the fuck is Layla Gray? She wrestled a couple times in AEW. She is a up-and-coming wrestler, friend of the show, and she should be signed by WWE. But she was on Kiss Cam.
I mean, last person they had in the Kiss Cam, didn't she get signed or no?
No, she didn't get signed, but she was like literally on AEW the same exact time. Like she was on AEW the same exact night. She pulled a Rick Rude, so like that was cool.
Rick Rude's daughter.
Yes. So then we had Angel Garza versus Ricochet. It was a good match. Humberto distracted Ricochet, and Angel Garza got the win. So now he's number one contender. So Ricochet's mad, like, nah, fam. Humberto, since you want to be a little bitch, come in here and get this work. He literally said that. So he's in the ring with Humberto. They're wrestling. Match is going good. They go to the outside. He knocks out fucking Angel Garza. Angel Garza grabs Ricochet's feet. Ricochet gets counted out. Now Garza and Humberto are number one contenders. That was fun.
Funny part, I said that like seconds before that. Like, what happened if they both won?
And they won. And Ricochet in the match, I know people are gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Like once again, like I said, people turn their brains off and just be like, whatever, what the fuck. And you know how everybody goes, "Oh, this person can do this and this and this." Ricochet had Humberto stuck in the middle of the ropes. Ricochet did a bounce flip and did a Huracanrana on him. And it was like, oh, Ricochet still exists. Like, that's exactly how I felt. I was like, oh, he still exists. Like, this guy didn't die here. He still exists. And a lot of people was like, oh, shit, I didn't know Ricochet could still do that. I'm like, yeah, I thought he died too, but he's still here.
He's still in there somehow.
Yes. So that sets up the triple threat match. Ricochet versus Humberto versus Angel Garza next week for the Intercontinental Champion.
I'm hoping they don't break him up. I told you that off the podcast. I'm saying it again.
Yes. So then we get Sami Zayn. And Sami Zayn is really fucked up. And he's like, I'm going to do some shit to Johnny Knoxville that you've never seen before. I'm like, okay, this is going to be really fucked up. So then we come back and Pat McAfee gets smacked by Austin Theory. And then Austin Theory runs. And he runs to Mr. McMahon's office like that's his dad. The best part about that popped me was like there were people backstage that were standing there for like they just was standing there and they didn't know what was going on and they started running back and forth like, oh shit, we're not running, like camera, I gotta get out of here. And it was like the best part. Like if you wasn't paying attention, it was like, what the fuck? So good, dude. Then we get back and Michael Cole goes, man, Pat McAfee has to be back out here because it's boss time. Because it was a fatal four-way. It was Sasha versus Rhea versus Shayna versus Zelina. And the funny thing, this match started off regular and all of their partners were out there. And then all of a sudden, like, all of their partners just got in the ring. This is I'm calling this yelling at WWE for this because they cut it off. So everybody was in the ring. And WWE goes, we have to go to commercial. What they didn't show was at the live event, Sasha jumped off of the top rope onto everybody and knocked them down. Naomi moved out the way. That was the first time I ever seen the tag team partner go, man, I ain't getting jumped on this shit. And she moved the fuck out the way. I'm like, okay.
He said, fuck that.
Yeah, I was like, okay, that's cool. So
which makes perfect sense.
Yeah, that match was awesome. Sasha won. And then after that, Roman pulls up in his SUV and he's like, yeah, I'm here. So he walks down to the ring and he's like, yeah, Brock, you better get out of my office. I'm gonna kick your ass. And like he's thinking that Brock's still in the office, so the camera pans to the office and like everything's broken. And it's like, the fuck? Everything's fucking broken? What the fuck? Wait, where's Brock? And Brock's just murdering their car with like an axe pick. It's like, oh shit. Like the fuck? So then he just like Roman's like, you know, there ain't gonna be no weapons at WrestleMania. Brock still comes out there. But he comes from behind and scares the shit out of Roman, and Roman runs. And Roman's like, I got security, stop him. Brock's on the table. Brock, I don't know how, I don't know why. Somebody has to fucking explain this to me. Brock's first thought coming off that table was, high kick. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yo, this version of Brock is like the most funnest Brock there's ever been, I think.
Yes. And he just beats the living shit out of security piece by piece, just throwing them around, fucking them up. Like, what the fuck? Chair shotting. Like, god damn, Brock. So yeah, Brock is gonna kick some ass some more somewhere someday.
Yep.
Now, Stephanie McMahon earlier this week, she said, hey, guys, I'm going to be talking to the 2K guys. We're extending our 2K membership. Yay! Yeah. It's like, okay. And then, like, no, I'm not even joking. Like, 5 minutes later, I read something, and I'm like, how the fuck is this even possible? You want to know what I read and it fucked me up? It goes,
What?
Stephanie McMahon on a board of directors on a FaZe Clan. The fuck are you? What? I was like, what is happening? Like, how do we get here? Like, Stephanie McMahon on a board of directors of a FaZe Clan? Like, it fucked me up so bad. Like, I literally was like, bro, what is happening? Like, I literally just like stopped and just like, what is happening?
So he's FaZe Steph, I guess.
Shut up! Don't you phase her! Don't you phase her! Oh my god! That was one of the things. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Is this real? And like, I did look more into it, and yeah, it's real. Like, the fuck is happening?
FaZe.
Dude, how do we get this down bad? Like, how do we get this down bad? I am so sad. Like, I'm so sad that we are this down bad. I'm so sad.
But it needs like a little bit of everything now. So
yeah, like they're reaching out to everything, and like I'm all for it. Like I'm not mad that it's happening, but it was just so random. It was like it wasn't no signs of this at all. It just was the most random shit. Like, what the fuck? What just happened?
Here's the thing. For those that don't know, FaZe Clan is a pro game organization or whatever. They do a little bit more than that, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is WWE going to actually do with that? You know what I mean?
Ha! You think that there's nothing that you can do? There's always contributing money, throwing money, just like fuck. We're gonna throw money. Bah, 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 bah. We're throwing money at this. So they throw money at the situation. Of course, like people are gonna get. I mean, whatever they need from it, like you're throwing money at it.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that's fine. And like all of those things, like you know.
But are they gonna like promote? I guess like a new game or whatever. Like, what's the purpose, in your opinion?
Okay, so like there are people who are sitting on board of directors of different orgs. Drake sits on the board of directors of 100 Thieves, and Drake just basically, literally just. Listen, I'm gonna throw money at this. Like, I want to support this org. I want to make sure that they're fine. He just makes sure that they're fine and make sure that, like, they get their offer and stuff like that. He's really not doing anything spectacular. Like, hey, I'm gonna promote your stuff. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. He's just part of the bigger conglomerate of people who help fund money into the gaming org. Like when they go do stuff, like he could be like, "Hey, yo, look, 100 Thieves is doing this," but he doesn't because it's like it's not that big of a deal. Like if if FaZe goes to like a World Series or like goes deeper into grounds into like some tournament, WWE could be like, "Hey guys, FaZe Clan is doing this," and it's like, okay, but like it's really like you really have no purpose. All you're supposed to do is just fund money into it. It's like you really have no purpose. Like people don't get that. It's like you have no purpose when you sit on the board of directors of this. Like you have no purpose except to fund money into it and make sure that your company doesn't do something really fucking stupid. Like that's all it is. It's like I'm gonna fund money and make sure you don't do anything stupid. You do something stupid, then like I have to reprimand you. I have to say stuff. Because I'm on a board of directors, I'm on the top level of, hey, this is my company too. So hey, fuckface, stop being a dickbag. It's shit like that. It's like it's not really a thing where people are gonna be like, oh my god, like WWE's promoting FaZe shit. They're not. Like it's not happening. That's not happening. It may happen like randomly one time, but Stephanie. Yeah, Stephanie sits on the board of directors of a bunch of bullshit. And it's like, you don't see her ever dragging her shit in like the real life. Like, hey, WWE's doing this. It's like, you know, like some things exist. Like, there's a lot of names that sit behind the director's board of certain shit. And you're like, oh, I had no idea. But it's like, it's just a thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
it all day today. Shit.
Yeah. So So, anything you want to talk in the pod with?
No, not really. I'm glad they're sticking with 2K. I really wasn't down with them going with EA, which was the rumor. So.
I would have been so excited if they would have fucking stuck with EA. I would have been so excited. I'm telling you, it would have wind up going into like this is just one of those franchises where we're just gonna copy pasta again. But it would have been like a sexy copy pasta. Like, oh, this is really good. We're putting our all into it because we have other franchises that we pour our all into. FIFA, like we pour our all into it. There's literally a copy pasta game every year of, hey, this is it. Mad copy pasta of just football. Hey, this is the same shit. It's literally that, but better graphics each year. It's like, okay, better graphics, one little tweak. Better graphics, one little tweak. And basically, this is basically all it is. So like, it would just be better graphics with like one little tweak. And like, I said,
roster or whatever.
Yeah, like I have the roster, and like they'll put in like another mode or like fix some shit in the mode. Like they literally, like the only thing about it is like EA will literally go into it and go, oh, we're gonna pour all of our all into this and make it a thing that try to make it as real as possible. Because like when you're trying to buy football players and like build a franchise, you have to go into it finance. Like, oh, I have this certain amount of money, but I want this type of roster. Well, you have to make trades. You have to break down the money. How much you got? Can you pay this guy? Can you extend his salary? Can you do this? Can you do that? All of that. Like, it's so much that you have to do. And they make it so meticulous, like it's actually real life. That's the same exact bullshit that you would have to do in WWE. Like, oh, they're making this more realistic. And that would be the one thing that they would like pour into it, like completely just like pour gobs of just like talent into it. And people would be like, oh shit, like this is actually fucking dope.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're not bad as everybody say. Like the reason they get a rep is because of the microtransaction, and people be really dickbags about it. Like, oh my god, that's the one thing that fucked up. It's like the microtransactions. Like that fucked it up. It's like, bitch, every game has microtransactions. The thing is how you work around the game. If you're not a grinder, you're not gonna get what you need. Oh, but those special things only come out in V-Bucks, and that's the only way I can get that Power Ranger skin from Fortnite. Well, then that's the only way you can get it. Like, you can't grind around it. All right, fine. It's just like that one little tweak. Like, it's always that one little tweak that you're like, oh, well, I want this special Superman suit in Fortnite because I have to pay V-Bucks for it. It's like, all right, well, you have everything else. Like, you literally grinded for like a gazillion years and have every skin unlocked, every fucking hammer and every fucking flying thingy. And you have all of that shit. So this one thing you have to pay for, is that really the problem? Is that it? Like, is that it? Like, microtransactions exist everywhere. Like, people just like get so butthurt because they're like, well, I'm so used to grinding out games that like I don't want to pay for something. Yeah, you can pay to skip the line at a fucking club. You're doing it, bitch, because you're like, oh, I want to fucking wait out here. I'm skipping the line. Fuck you. Suck my dick.
Transaction.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all act like this shit is so fucking weird. It's like, no, you do that shit every day.
The game right now actually has microtransactions. It's the type of
like,
shit you want.
Fucking restaurant. I want a better seat back there. Here's an extra $20. Oh, best seat in the house. Oh, the chef is gonna cook you extra food, extra shit. Dude, life has little microtransactions, so when it just doubled down into the game, everybody got fucking butthurt and feared, like, oh my god, this is different than life. And it's like, you're literally having a microtransaction right now. Like, you paid an extra $20 to get the game early. What do you mean?
Yeah.
It's literally a fucking micro. Like, don't be this way.
That actually is a microtransaction. That's a good point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People don't realize things because they just like go to like whatever their thing is like, oh my god, this is my thing, and like it's changing. And then you just like look at the open world and was like, oh shit, like we've been doing this the whole time. We've been lied to. Oh, so it's not really that bad. Yes, it's not really that bad.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, my thing had nothing to do with that. I just personally, like, not a fan of EA. Never have been. So, and it had nothing to do with microtransactions. I don't know. I never liked any of their games like that.
Okay, one, because you're not a sports weeb, and like that's the real thing. Like when I was like really into games, like I was like, yo, I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna get mad every year. And then I got to the point where I caught on was like, oh, just copy pasta. I don't want to keep playing copy pasta games. All right, that's it. I'm gonna just leave this shit alone. That's the same shit that was happening when fucking Call of Duty. It was like, oh, I gotta get the new Call of Duty. And then I realized like it's just the same shit over and over again. I don't need to get the new Call of Duty. I'm cool. Exactly. Like that's the only problem. That's what stopped getting wrestling games. Everything was just copy pasta. Like if you're a franchise, you're just gonna keep doing the same shit over and over and over again. Games have to be fucking reinvented. Like if you're gonna do some new shit, you can flip it and do some wild shit. The only reason that 2K22 is so popular is because it missed 2 years and it just disappeared, and then it came back, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, a wrestling game! Wait, you can play online again? Oh wow, this shit is cool!" Now everybody's playing it. It's like, "Oh my god, this is so dope!" It is gonna fade into obscurity by fucking April or May. It's just gonna fade into obscurity. And everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, 2K22, whatever. Who cares?" That's it. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Because that's how the world works, and like people don't look around and go, "Oh, this is actually how the world works." Yeah, you guys are just weird. I'm being weird.
What's that AEW game coming? Apparently, real soon. They got a name for it already. Apparently, it's called Fight Forever.
I'm like that actually makes sense. So I'm like, all right, yeah, that's dope. Like I'm all right with that. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm going to get it for just like not only because it's an AEW game, but I'm going to get it because it is going to be the first game, and like we'll see how this transacts and rolls over time because it's gonna be different. It's different than the WWE game, so it's like this is something different. So let's see how this different game is. Like let's see.
And they did say they're gonna try their best to be like No Mercy, which, you know, arguably the best wrestling game there ever been, you know, people say so.
Yeah. Because it's like that and one of the fucking Here Come the Pain. I think it's Here Come the Pain. I think that one. Because like they like No Mercy had a special style, then Here Come the Pain had a different special style. And it's like if you can combine those two styles together, then you kind of got something there.
Yeah, you'll have a pretty solid game.
Yeah.
And it's made by the same people, apparently. Some people by Eki, something like that. Company.
Ukes.
And no, Ukes is in it too, but the company before that worked on No Mercy. It wasn't Ukes. It was Ukes, but it was like Eki or something. Beginning with A.
Okay.
Yeah. I got one of the guys from that. Oh yeah, hopefully it's good.
Yeah, that's the thing. So yeah. No more podcasts today. There will be more podcasts eventually. Not today. It's over. So turn this off. Go do something with your life. Go outside, maybe have sex. Or if you don't have sex, jerk off. Or go to OnlyFans or Pornhub. Like, well, Pornhub doesn't pay people. Just get off. Just go get off somewhere. But don't be creepy about it. That's the thing. Get off. Don't be creepy. Okay? All right.